Yes, lads, delighted to announce we are doing a show March 29th down in London. Ali Pally, Jimmy Bullard and Jamie O'Hara. Tickets for lock-in members go on sale Thursday 12th of December. Tickets for general public go Friday 13th of December. Make sure you get them quick.
I'll be there.
You're coming
I'll
down,
be there
mate.
to support you.
And then we'll get a night after it in London.
Oh, definitely.
Get your tickets quick.
Aye.
How are you boys, alright? Good?
Aye, very well. Aye,
Anything on
good.
yes, we are quite happy this week.
Aye.
I was in Zagreb.
Christmas, mate.
Oh, how was Zagreb? Good? Is it a nice city?
That's nice, but I've never seen much of it. We arrived. Landed at midnight the night before the game, and then we were away at 5:30.
Stadium didn't look good, didn't it?
Stadium's
Looked
terrible.
minging, didn't it?
Fucking Junior Stadium, innit?
Aye.
I was there for the Scotland
Pub
game
team,
as well, but
it didn't look-
stadium's rotten. The view we had was terrible, man.
What, the game?
It's like a wee box
We do
behind, just kind above the dugouts.
Right.
But we were at the back of it. It's only 4 rows, but we were at the back of it, so you could like literally just see the other side of the pitch, and
Right.
it was in line with the 18-yard box.
Oh, for fuck's
But there's a
sake.
good thing because sometimes people think you're sitting in a lap of luxury, big padded seats and all that, and people are bringing you your cups of coffee and your sandwiches and all that.
Terrible.
One thing annoying me this week, I want your view on it. Guy in my gym blow drying his feet with a hairdryer.
What?
Everyone
Absolutely.
uses- What the fuck, mate?
What was that, a
Standing
Hobbit?
talking to this guy, right, mate, and getting on really well with him. I think this guy's a fucking nice guy. Next
Aye.
thing he just wanders out of the hairdryer, puts his foot up on the stool, starts
Magic.
blow drying his feet with the
Surely you
fucking
did that.
hairdryers. You did it?
Dry my feet.
Aye.
Fuck off.
And I'll
In a
tell you
gym?
why, and I'm going to tell you why, because at Rangers at the time, Big Goffey got a fungal infection, and I know, and it ended up was like fucking gangrene, a big hole in there, and the reason the doc says he wasn't drying in between his toes and he got a wee infection, so I know, I do it all the time.
I'm not too sure, but there's a towel.
Aye.
A towel does the same thing,
but,
exactly.
No, but I blow, that's better.
To do your ass?
Right.
To do your ass?
Everything,
Aye.
aye, dogs your bang.
Underneath
The
it.
heat, no,
You still used talc, didn't you?
aye, sometimes there's a towel,
How
and
good
Wayne's
was talc
kicking
when you're a
about.
wee guy?
He still
Oh.
uses it.
Talc was the best,
No.
wasn't it? Jammies on the radiator. Bender, talc on the
You don't wear
chugget.
jammies, do you?
Oh, radiator, mate. Get them on the radiator.
But you wear jammies, aye?
Ah, but they're trendy jammies.
What pyjamas do you wear?
How do you go to bed? Do you go to bed with jammies on?
Aye.
No.
Do you?
Flippers.
I expect you
Flippers.
just to
Fucking
get the
hat.
gear off.
A big woolly hat.
And let that dangle and just get into bed.
Oh, no, mate, no.
I can't believe you wear
No.
jammies.
He's Del Boy, mate.
No,
He's got
I'm-
the silk
What do you wear?
boxers.
Aye, do you wear that?
No, I don't wear it.
I'm just pants as well. I don't wear boxers, I wear pants.
Ah, I wear jammy shorts and a nice wee...
Shorts! Jammy shorts like hot pants!
You better dress go to bed.
What you on about? You wore your fucking white and Germany that night, mate. Fucking hell, I walked
Aye,
out and I
it's
thought, who the fuck? Shorts up your ringer.
You
Where
get
was that in Germany?
You get a
I
house
remember when
Oh,
I...
the Adidas shorts, aye, they
mate,
were stitched shorts, aye.
they were shocking.
What do you wear to bed? You're
Yeah.
stark, aren't you? Naked.
Aye, but sometimes I'll put a t-shirt on in the cold weather.
No,
It's a
never.
wee- I'll put my
It's definitely it's a Rangers tap, innit? Coffee's Rangers tap. Just sits, sleeps like that. By the way, everyone was messaging about you and your boys wrestling, so Carol sent us a video of you two wrestling at Christmas dinner last year. You seen that, Derek and his boys? Borat. That's just a wee fat guy.
Ah, brilliant.
Any wrestling this week now?
No,
the rest
pretty
of
well
it.
behaved. No, I bumped into a couple of your pals. in
No,
Monday.
any pals.
By the way, good guys. I went and had a couple. Kevin McNaughton.
Oh, and Ross McCormick, good boys.
Aye. But by the way, he's a hardy boy, isn't he?
Who, McNaughton?
He's kicking about Glasgow just with a t-shirt on.
Aye, he's
It's
different.
minus
Kev's a
5.
different breed, mate.
Isn't he?
Aye.
I've offered him I actually offered to go in a shop and buy him a jacket. Nah, wasn't having it.
H&M's good.
H&M, aye.
He didn't know what fucking H&M was.
No, I've never heard of H&M.
Great boy.
Aye, lovely boy, aye.
Then Ross McCormick.
So you were up at Ross County?
Aye, in the Sunday, aye.
You went up to the game on a what, supporters bus?
No, no.
He was working.
Oh, he did the game.
Aye,
The lark called
What's
True
that?
Blues. Derek, your turn for a song.
Okay,
Well, he was up on the bus, went to work, and then went back on the bus.
With a carry.
Do you know something? I thought about that.
Aye.
Aye.
You've been on
You
a
could-
supporters bus?
That could be
Ah,
done.
but could you have
What?
no had a drink on the way up though, before you
Oh
walked?
no, far too professional for that.
It's on the radio, mate. Fucking Nick. What's that?
You do?
I'm always. Have you ever went up on a supporters bus now?
No.
I know for a while.
When you were
One of my
younger.
mates he drives one, so he does for Hamilton. So they actually went up on the Saturday night to watch the game. So that's different gravy, that, isn't it?
Why would you want to drive it? You don't get a drink on it.
Well, I don't think he doesn't bother
Doesn't
him.
bother him, no?
Aye.
Yeah, it's maybe his job.
Oh, it's his job.
Aye.
Another thing I wanted to say: overrated crackers now.
Oh no, I've got another one.
Prawn crackers.
No, fucking Christmas crackers. Here's a
right.
question:
See,
what the fuck do they do for the other 11 months of the year? People that make crackers.
That's
Aye,
fair
but it's
play.
not just, it'll not just be crackers they make, there'll be other things they make.
What?
Obviously.
Is there not just cracker companies?
Well,
Like, what the fuck are they doing for the other 11 months? They just sitting there.
Same as
Fucking still
Santa.
got 10 months.
Same as Santa just sits in the fucking couch.
Do you know what I mean? What do they
Levels
do?
of crackers, but
Do you know what else I hate about crackers, Derek? Your father-in-law was fucking desperate to beat you.
aye.
And everyone's looking and see if he beats
Oh,
you,
yeah.
your wife thinks you're a fucking
I
loser.
won't.
And she thinks our dad's stronger than you.
that's you though.
That's what I
that's
think.
you, he died.
And then see after you've been beat for
cares,
him,
mate.
you need to stick a fucking paper hat. Do you know what I mean? Crackers do my tits in, mate. I hate
I
them.
like a wee cracker.
You like a cracker, do you use?
Oh, aye, I love that. That's what I'm saying. There's different levels, innit? Sometimes I don't know. If you go for the Marks and Spencers, Faddy,
I don't know, my missus gets them.
Aye. I like all sorts. But it's good when you get like nail clippers and all that in it. And
Aye, they're not bad.
Wee screwdrivers.
Jokes are good.
It's a Gordon Dale joke.
Oh, the jokes are.
It's a Gordon Dale joke in the middle.
Terrible.
innit? You must like the joke.
Oh,
Do you like the crackers? Do you like pulling the crackers?
I like pulling the crackers.
Like pulling the banger, didn't you? Just quickly, favourite Christmas song? Mine's is Nat King Cole, Hark
mate,
the,
I'm gonna
Hark the Herald Angels
shite.
Sing. Love that, man.
Mine's is probably Mariah Carey.
That was.
All I Want for Christmas? Brilliant, man.
Who was that? That was David Bowie. Remember the David Bowie one?
Come, he told him.
Aye. So sometimes it's a wee bit more.
It's hard to pick one in it, they're all.
Aye, they're all.
pretty
A lot
good.
of them's
I
good.
love have you heard
Kelly
Mariah
Clarkson's
Carey
good, innit?
singing Silent Night?
No.
Amazing, man. Kelly Clarkson's good.
Aye, that.
He went to a Cash for Kids thing. Christmas do. Marty Pello's a Christmas member.
Quality.
What's the first song he sang?
I'm jamming.
By Bob Marley.
Oh, but he's.
Marty Pello's, I love
right,
it. He's
aye.
brilliant, right? But his first song,
Jamming by
Jamming.
Bob Marley.
Aye,
Jamming.
because he sang that at George Square a wee back in the
Jamming,
80s.
jamming.
I come back for holiday, didn't get home, just went straight to George Square to watch the Wets, and Marty Pello was playing. There's a lot of that, he likes that kind of soul and funk stuff as well. So it's all that kind of bit.
Can do.
aye.
But fuck.
But do you know what
Everybody-
You're offending him here.
He loves wet, don't he?
Aye, top.
I love wet as well, but fucking jamming at Christmas do, mate. Come on.
Top 10 song.
Come on, Marty. Liven it up
Sing
now.
I know. To be fair, he did live now me. Love is all around you in the next one.
It's even worse.
I know. No,
Fucking tears, mate.
Aye. Stop
They
shit.
put the lights out, everybody was sitting down.
That's not
I
even
feel
worse.
it
He
in
needs to
my
sing
feet.
that.
Nah, I would sing that the last song now.
He's a good singer.
What about worst Christmas song? I fucking hate Frosty the Snowman. Came on the radio now. What a pile of
Frosty the
shit.
Snowman.
Frosty the Snowman. What a pile of shite, man.
Tell you what upset me this morning? Right, I thought about him. I was having a bagel, right, for my
bagel?
breakfast.
Oh.
What's the point of having a hole in the middle?
I agree.
Donut.
Everything just
What's
slips
the
through
point
the
of a
fucking...
hole? What's the hole there?
Well, he... It's for when he's not had a bug for a while.
But that's what is the point of it?
I agree, mate. I get what you're
This is
saying.
not.
Everything falls through the fucking middle.
What is the point of a hole? What's the point of pulling in a hole in a mint?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Just gives a mint. Just gives a...
in a hole.
But what is the point? If I think about it, what does it do? It does nothing.
The bagel's spot on,
It's a
mate.
waste of space.
You're fucking spot on with the bagel. mate.
Aye.
And the sauce
With the
always
jam on it.
drips through it.
Just a bit of butter. This morning my
Try
coffee.
butter a bagel's hard. Run.
Aye.
Aye,
to get
but
rid.
that's what I'm talking about because it gets all done into nowhere.
What's the point of a hole?
That's a great shout, mate. I like it.
You
I
think
do like
about
that. It's a great. What's your favourite thing to have on a bagel? I love
I would have it-
bacon, lettuce, tomato.
Oh no, I had a wee bit of jam over the.
Bacon, cream cheese.
Aye.
Bacon,
Oh,
what,
butter,
bacon
butter
with
and
cream
jam.
cheese?
Oh, aye.
I like that.
Oh, aye.
Never tried that.
Oh.
I like smoked salmon cream cheese
yeah.
bagel.
Oh, smoked
Bacon,
salmon.
camembert, and tomato as well.
Oh, wow.
Smoked salmon.
Very good.
Camembert's amazing. At Christmas.
Smoked salmon, cream
Smoked
cheese,
salmon,
capers.
aye.
A bit of capers,
We're on for a bagel.
See,
now.
I need that mate for me.
Are you still on the fast?
I like that.
Fasting.
Right.
5 o'clock last night.
Well, I'm doing 6 to 12.
Oh, of course, yeah, I'm doing 5, you're doing 6.
Well, you're doing more than me.
Oh, so I'm.
You hungry? I start.
You can tell.
He's
fucking
What is the
bagel.
point of holding bagels? Listening food.
Favourite Christmas movie just before we cut out. It's a Wonderful
Elf.
Life now.
Never watched it.
Elf
I'd
without
go
a
with
shadow.
We
of a doubt.
watched
You
it the other
can't-
night, brilliant.
Aye.
That's fucking genius.
Home Alone and Oz, obviously.
1 or
up
2.
there.
Did you see then when they filmed Elf, when he's running through New York? It is literally him just running through New York. The people on the actors, so it's just to see how they reacted
That's
to him in the
class.
street.
Innit?
What's that? Will Ferrell's a genius.
Aye.
Imagine him doing that in Poso or something. He's getting chibbed.
Imagine saying Poso and Poso.
Poso, sorry. That guy, remember the guys in the van that thinking they were fake Poso and they hate me mentioning them, so I'm getting it again. Elf as well, what's yours?
Is Die Hard a Christmas film?
Aye. Yep. Aye.
But
not your
my
favourite
favourite.
Lethal Wet, man.
There's a lethal wet man. You want to
Lethal
got injected at
Right,
Christmas, kids.
this is for the older generation. White Christmas, Bing Crosby.
Pish.
Brilliant, man.
Pish.
We'll
Does he
follow
like the old
man.
stuff?
I love that.
And all stuff's good,
Oh,
it's
it's
quality,
great.
but they don't appreciate it.
Well, it's a Wonderful Life. My favourite.
Mine's growing up was the Santa Claus.
Was it
Santa
Arnold
Claus the
Schwarzenegger?
movie.
Oh no,
No.
that's Tim Allen.
Santa Claus the movie, isn't it? It's
He grows a
Dudley
beard.
Moore.
Oh no.
Dudley Moore.
I can't grasp people that'll watch the same Christmas film
Oh,
every
aye.
single year.
You've got
That's what it's
to.
for.
That's, aye.
They don't
When you
make
meant to watch it,
they don't
fucking
make
June.
new ones.
See, but if you've seen it once, you've
But then the
seen
thing
it.
is,
It's for a year.
no, you're missing it. Because then you're sitting with your grandmates now, and you're watching it. You've watched it before with maybe your boys, and then it's the grandmates and all that, and you're sitting, I don't know.
Just get you into
Is
the
it-
spirit.
I love all that.
He's not going to Grand Wins, mate.
Aye, but he's got wins, and then he's got...
But there's only so many
grandparents and-
Christmas films.
I
you
love
can
all
watch.
that.
You've probably seen
You
them all.
don't need to watch.
That's all you need to watch in one.
I've never watched
It'd be a good
Wonderful
watch
Life.
for you because it would kind of resonate with your life.
Is it?
You,
Black and white, innit?
you must like Scrooge now. A bit like Scrooge.
No, I don't.
There's,
I'm-
what do you call him? The Grinch.
Great
The
film.
Grinch is good enough. I go, aye.
What the? Do you like the actual one or the animated one?
I don't watch.
Do you know? Oh, Grinch is good enough.
Do you never watch? See the movies you watch? You never watch the same one over and over again?
No.
When you like it,
No, because
you always change it.
I've got a lot of channels.
Just as that.
Right down to the bottom one.
The amount of taxis I've seen.
Taxes, right, lads. As ever, the Coop Show is brought to you by our partners at
SBK.
Good lads. There's not one but two offers for you this week when you bet with SBK. First up is a 50% first goal scorer winnings boost on tonight's game between Rangers and Spurs. And of course, there's also an offer on this weekend's Cup final with SBK offering a 25% bet builder boost on Sunday's Celtic v Rangers game. Link to sign up to an account is in the description box below. T&Cs do apply. 18 plus. Please gamble responsibly.
Why are you in such a rush?
I like to get that done in a rush, mate.
Aye.
Because I'm not the best reader in the world, mate, so I can back it out.
You're very
Feel
good.
better when it's done.
Done. Can relax now, mate,
yeah,
and go
chill.
on to the Celtic game, Zagreb. Right, mixed reaction to Celtic. Some saying missed opportunity, some saying good point away from home. Where'd you stand on it? You were at the game with
Both. Both. I think it was a missed opportunity, but I don't think you can ever complain too much about getting a point away from home. I thought dominated the ball. They had loads of possession. I thought Zagreb showed Celtic a lot of respect in how they played. But the thing that we're used to seeing with Celtic is that speed in the attack, cutting teams open, creating chances, and that's probably what was missing.
Why do you
Maybe-
think that was, Faddy?
I think as I'm watching the game, Celtic had a lot of the ball, but they weren't zipping it about. They were just knocking it about a wee bit. So then when it came to the point where you're maybe then where you need the speed, it just wasn't there. I don't know, you maybe put it down to Zagreb, frustrating them defensively. I think they just probably didn't move it quick enough and move them quick enough to get the gaps to exploit them. But
Maybe
think
one
you
or
can
two, maybe no at the top of their game as well.
yeah,
Just
yeah,
a wee
yeah,
bit of that.
They're too wide,
Tatty in the middle
wide,
of the
mate.
park.
Tatty as well,
Aye. Maybe just note it now because we've been used to them at that level. Maybe just a wee bit under it.
Tati was, he gave the ball away
quite
quite
loose,
a lot,
wasn't he?
and he was a bit
It's unlike.
slowed it down.
Aye.
At times where you're starting to up the tempo and he thinks he's got loads of time on the ball, running about the box. I think the two wide came alive a wee bit in the second half, but early I think they should be threatening him behind.
What's
a
the
wee bit
pitch
now.
like? You were
well, we're quite low. Looked
hard,
fine, but
aye.
I know that there was a lot struggling to.
Keep their feet on there, and it looked hard as if it was. I
couldn't really see. We weren't high enough.
What about your man Cucurella slipping twice in that game? See that?
Have you seen the thing though? It was
See the one
brand new
in
Puma
control?
boots. He was chosen to wear these new Puma boots
Puma
with a new sole
They did buy
that was apparently like
This is
aye, and
he's
fucked them off and put them in the bin after the game. Put his old
Put
ones
a
in.
picture of it, Puma sitting. Imagine you're a guy at Puma came up like, for fuck's sake.
I'm sacked.
Have you ever done that in the pitch? Slipped and caused the goal?
No. No.
I can't remember. Can't
I
remember.
remember, what's the...
Cara Vickers slipped a couple of times the other night, didn't he?
Kyogo did as well when he came off.
I've seen.
Mad that, you just think with the way boots are now, you would never slip in
And
it.
plus the fact, you're on it for 30 minutes. It's not like you're
Aye.
10 minutes on, just run
you've
on
got
the
to feel
park
it.
now. You've got to feel it. You're 30 minutes. You do all your twisting and turning, so you should have a feel for the pitch. But going back to Celtic, seeing you're talking about, I thought their back four was brilliant.
Aye, that's
Right?
strong.
That's the quietest Celtic's front three's ever been. I thought they were good, middle to front, I didn't. I agree with the boys. I think it's a good point, right? Have a look at Celtic last year in Europe compared to now. So it's a compliment that people are saying, oh, by the way, it's a missed chance. And it was a missed chance because they were there for... But what position they're in? Young boys get beat 5-1 last night.
Yeah.
They're at home. I think it's a
But
bit
if they'd
of
have won that,
mixture.
they'd been a good shout for top 8 automatic, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but I
That's
think...
why it feels like a missed chance.
That's
Yeah,
chance,
But I still think you've not conceded a goal, you've got a point. You're
Atalanta away.
No conceding away for him at that level. That's a good point. You'd take that, wouldn't you? At the start of the campaign, you think you're going away Atalanta, away to Zagreb. You're not conceding. You're coming with a point. That's a good result.
See that wide area, is that an area they maybe look at in January? Because see when you think about midfield, like there's plenty of competition for places in midfield. Strikers the same, centre backs the same now with Scales and Trusty, full backs. Is that the wide areas like Faikun and Maeda is a drop off?
No, do you know who I think will come? I think the boy
Yang.
I think there's a wee opportunity that he'll come good. He's starting to come on. He looks a bit more confident. He looks a bit more relaxed in the environment now. You've got obviously the experience at Forest. You can't beat that. He still brings a lot to it as well. Palmer's still there, so you've still got a nucleus.
It's the two players that have probably had the most praise this season. So I wouldn't be. You're allowed to no be at your absolute best. You know, it's no. I don't think it's. Oh, you need to then bring people in because in a lot of games, maybe they've brought them off, and the guys that have come on have done well, and you go, well, look at the depth that Celtic have got. So I wouldn't say that. Because you don't score against Dinamo, then you need to go and buy new players.
Tells you it looks as if it takes them a wee while to settle in, doesn't it? Bernardo as well, looks dead confident.
Cowan looked very good when he came on.
Engels is getting a wee bit of kind of like they're a wee bit of probably I don't know. Unjust. You've seen the manager with him right away after the game, having a wee chat with him, but. Again, it does take a period of time. Of course, it does to settle in.
It's a draw. It's not a defeat.
No, I get
I
that.
know.
And I know that you're looking saying, oh, they probably should be winning that game because of how well they've done, but they're on 9 points after 6 games. A home game against Young Boys where you're looking saying they have to win that one.
It's a gimme that, innit? Unless Celtic really fall off the radar, that's a gimme. Let's be honest.
I think if Celtic play how they can, then but you can't just go, that's a gimme, because it's still the Champions League.
You can go back to people who go.
Playing me man confident in that game, and you still win.
Have a look at how they played against Hibs. Hibs probably played the best they've ever played at Celtic Park. Created a lot of chances, didn't score. But I just think European night. Under A flight.
They'll win the game.
Aye.
They'll win.
Yeah.
I can't. It would need a disaster for Celtic not to win.
Aye.
Is there anything that Rangers could see for Zagreb that they can take into the game?
That's what I'm looking at, because you're looking at, they're talking about the Hibs game. The opportunities that Hibs had were unbelievable.
Yeah,
you wouldn't have. So you start to think, if they just come off it a wee bit now, because the levels have been so high, and that's where you kind of look for a wee bit of hope, don't you?
Yeah.
You kind of look at things like that. And then that's why I watched the game the other night. I watched it start to
you and Mark Haley.
Saying
your notes to come on.
Right down the notes.
But you do what, don't you? And then you kind of think, right, okay.
But the thing is,
there's sports science and then there's Ferguson here.
but Hibs at home, and it's no to disrespect Hibs, there's a chance for a wee bit of switching off maybe.
Aye.
But no against Rangers in a cup final. So,
But that's what Celtic have been good at, no switching off.
Aye.
Keeping their levels high.
well, you say switching off, they are for the chances, but then your goalie makes the saves, that's what he's there to do.
For a hand.
So, sometimes you need...
Plus the fact your best centre half's not playing.
Yeah. Who makes a massive difference.
Oh,
Aye, they looked a wee bit disjointed.
There's a wee bit of
at times, didn't
discussion on live yesterday. I put the question out, who would you rather hear in goals on Sunday, Casper Schmeichel or Jack Button? He's willing to...
they? Oh,
At this point in time, you'd have to say Schmeichel.
Schmeichel.
You would have to.
I tell you
I think it'd
what,
be hard to argue
Schmeichel's
that.
better with the ball at his feet than Big Jack is at the time. He gave you a heart attack.
But the other side of that is when
Dilly
Jack
on
Button
that
came in
ball,
at
big
first,
fella.
you're like, wow. And then the big games that they won when they're playing well, he's making big saves. The whole team's not been at that level. So Jack Button's still a top goal for me.
On Rangers, Derek, obviously maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago you think no chance, but a wee bit more optimistic going into it?
even I wasn't giving them a hope in hell. That's why I booked to disappear to the country. And
Was it based on that?
aye.
Are you aware? No way you've booked to go away because you thought Rangers were going to get a do it.
Would you take a ticket now?
Right, she want me to be brutal honest. Aye, because I thought.
We don't
I-
have
I-
internet in Italy.
Because I was watching. No, I was just watching the way we were all early shit. And then all of a sudden, we've got a front four that look as if they can do something. So that's how I'm a wee bit more optimistic, and that's how you look at the Hibs, the Hibs game and the European game with Celtic. So I'm thinking, should I book to go away? Was a wee bit too early?
See if
So I
Celtic
don't know.
You can still watch it earlier.
Aye, but
I
I'll
was
need
going
to
to watch
leave.
it, but does
Aye.
see if Celtic win would lose, like wind you up? No. Obviously,
Oh, no.
would he be hurting as well?
I think he'd be a wee bit disappointed.
Would they not wind you up just for a laugh?
No.
I'm sitting with the Rangers tops on there. Are you getting a wee one? I'll take the home one.
I shouldn't even go because my missus is winding me up already. And
She's
I don't know if I don't want to go morbid. We were talking about things and all that, about what I want to wear in my coffin and all that.
For
I'm not
fuck's
ready.
Hey, just go on, Derek, tell us
And she
You
says,
just took Christmas to a new level.
she says, I'm going to put a Celtic tap on you. And, and I was like, come on, Hen. Easy, Tiger. Look. No, it's all right.
How you dying, mate?
Game of football, mate.
Stupid conversations come up in your
We
frame.
need a sweep for next Wednesday. Who's sitting next to him at the Fuck it. I'm not kidding. We'll all be sitting green.
Him and Gordon Smith. Fucking death, man. Oh, dearie me.
But that's why it was kind of based on that. I was going, you're going to get an absolute doing. I'll be honest with you. And I thought, I'm just going to disappear.
Right, next question. What's your thoughts on assisted dying? Should it be allowed?
Assisted dying. I know, right for that. You get that out.
We'll keep that. It's good. It's good. So Andy again was saying, for a Rangers perspective, we're going to go team selection now. Andy was saying he would take Danilo out.
No. Did he?
Monday, I know. I disagreed.
I'm
I'd
very
keep
sure.
that front
What,
four.
No, I'm keeping the
to
front.
make it a midfield three?
With Barron, Diamande, and maybe putting a Igamanme up with Hadji off a side.
He needs legs in there, doesn't he?
I think if you're asking a striker, particularly Danilo, who your two options, Danilo who's just back, or Igaman who's a wee bit, you're better having him free and off the cuff to say you need to pick up Callum McGregor. It's a big ask for me.
The only thing is
Big
Danilo will not play the night because he's not in the squad.
No, him and Hadji.
Aye,
Go
Hadji.
Hadji, so
He's fresh.
they're fresh for it. And you've played Kilmarnock and Ross County, you've looked a million times better. It's a hard one because see if he does and it goes against him, he's getting slaughtered, isn't he? You know what I mean? So it's a hard one, but as Faddy quite rightly said, you're going to need some energy in there. You've got to need some, you know.
Do you not play Hadji?
I think Hadji's clever enough. I think Hadji's clever enough as a footer
could
player
drop
to
in
get
there.
dropping. I'm not changing it. The only one for me is the fullback area. Obviously,
So who you going?
with Tav. Do you know? I think the manager will go with Tav. I'm not so sure, but
Would you?
no, because I think he's scared. I think there's history there that Maeda's tore him apart at times. So sometimes that mental side is he that. I'm not so sure. He's playing well at the minute, but they've
You
no
and
really.
Carol should talk to him before the game.
But they've not really been asked the question. Rangers are
Take his ashes away.
defensively.
See when you die, I'm sitting on my head, I don't want you.
Right, I'm fucking going to do it. I'm going to tell you that this is genius what I've come up with. Right, now, I played with a few clubs during my days, right? About 15, 16. Now, I'm getting cremated. Right, we're on this one.
Oh,
so,
for fuck's sake.
so what I'm
Yeah,
getting,
you can cut that out. Right, this is what's happening.
what I'm getting, right, you know
I wanna hear
what? So
it.
I'm getting, see one of the big King Me pepper things.
Salt grinder.
I'm get the boys, once I'm,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
they're going to get in all the grunts and sprinkle me with other shit and a few other places. Paddy,
The big massive one. Alright, you on the boat, I'll get tapped.
why? They're
Why
loving it.
pepper, no salt?
Because that's what I want, because they need to go to Australia. They're
So they
happy
get a
with
wee tour of it.
it. Get a wee tour. Doing to Sunderland. Adelaide Force.
Get your trainers up on the table, by
How do you
What age
use
are
that?
What is it? You've got a 13-year-old boy's trainers up. Come on, what is
Oh, I know, I love them.
Right,
Mate, I bought a pair like
They're
that.
belters, man.
I get caned the first time I ever wore them.
I don't bother.
Have they got a bubble in them?
No, sometimes they squeak. They squeak.
You get bubble.
Fucking squeaky
Oh,
bubble.
mate, I had the bubble one,
I
right?
tell you who's got.
It's like being in the fucking playground.
Back
to primary school.
tell you who's
You got a
got-
bubble in your shoes.
Hey, you've been watching Scotsman in Tenerife?
No.
He's on Gran Canaria now. He's there with squeaky trainers on. And his are not there. So I'm
Get them up on the table, please. The country need to see them.
Please,
Please, Derek. They're belters, man.
away. I'll gear him away.
Right, team selection Celtic.
Celtic.
What's the talking points of Celtic? Is it Taylor,
Midfield.
Baye? Is it
Taylor will play. Taylor will play.
and then midfield? Is it
I think
Hatate
your
and Bernardo?
midfield.
How's Johnson after he took it?
Do not say McCowan, by the way, he's cup tied.
I know that, right? But
I played with Cowan.
the big thing is people will be looking at Hatate's performance the other night, there, right? And you highlighted it right away. But Hatate's a top player. Right, top. People need to get this into their head, right?
I agree.
He's a top player, mate. So I think your decision would be Bernardo or Ingles, and it looks like Ingles is a wee bit off it. I think he's a brilliant player, boy. Right, he started great, he took a dip, fine. We all know that happens. I think he'll go with
Got to go
Bernardo.
Bernardo.
Yeah.
Bernardo, Hatate, McGregor.
Yeah.
Because Hatate, for me, it's almost like when he has a game that's below his standard, look, he can't be bothered. It's no that. It's sometimes it's just have that game. But for me, I would always
for
play
the
him.
Celtic supporters.
Always.
Hatate does.
I
Well, a
know.
lot of people messaging me saying McCowan should be playing over Hatate. I know he's cup tied for this game. I've said in
McCowan-
general,
I think
McCowan's
McCowan's
brilliant.
in a position now where,
that could happen.
he could start, and he should be pushing for starting, because even every time he comes on, he's so good. Like,
And let's face it, Kyogo's going to play. He comes alive.
Closer at home.
Well, there is
for
how
player.
Scottish players can't play.
I know.
Pass the ball
That's how
close to can.
that's a gripe to me. That's sometimes they're staring you right in the face. Just go and get them.
Sorry, we never went through everyone. You're going Tav or Sterling, just you personally. Sterling.
Probably Sterling, to be honest with you. And that's just because of what history tells you. You know,
this
that
is a
Tav
tough
struggled.
one, though, isn't it? Because,
I know it's.
like, you've got the game tonight, so if Sterling
Yeah.
starts tonight, he doesn't normally play.
No,
games, does
he
he?
struggles to.
So if
play
Tav
that
starts, has a blinder, what do you do? No play him just
I know.
because he struggled?
But I think the manager, the way he's thinking, I think he will.
By the way,
go Tav.
we've all played. You do get players you love playing against, don't you?
Aye, that's.
We all picked a player.
I was that guy for you.
Aye, we all love it. There's a wee fat boy today.
As soon as the Dundee team should play Sterling Ferry's playing. But the other should have said that to you. Every time you play, I'm hoping you're playing.
Maybe this is a game for Tav to step up, but for me, Maeda, he's licking his lips. He's looking at him and going, right, I've got him.
Who are you
And
going,
that's
Tav or
about
Sterling, you personally?
All day long, I'm going Tav. Yeah.
Going forward,
I can buy into the argument and
it's
I can
such
but
a
I just-
difficult one.
I think Tavernier, if you're going to win it, right, going forward
Right.
and everything, you're going to win it.
And I get
Great
that.
chances, score a goal,
And
set
that front
plays.
four,
I think Tavernier.
I get that.
But would there
and
be
I
a
get
case that you need to keep Celtic quiet even for the first 60 minutes, then bring maybe him on for the last 20, 30 minutes?
I think Sterling.
So do I.
Yeah.
I think
I
I'd
just
go
think
Sterling.
because the changing system has definitely helped Rangers. It's helped Tavernier because he can go and attack. That's not the issue in these games, whether Tavernier can attack or not. It's Maeda against Tavernier directly. The space it's in
well,
behind.
the argument to that is, I think Maeda on his game can do that to anybody,
Aye.
whether it's
but
Sterling or Tavernier. Right, it's just unfortunate that the big games which everybody looks at and highlights is Rangers Celtic, and he's had a real, he's terrorised Tavernier.
You have.
So I don't think saying, right, okay, put Sterling in there guaranteed you're going
Isn't
to
it,
keep Maeda quiet.
But see if you do it and Tavernier starts and Maeda gives him a hard time,
Early,
you're going to say,
why?
should I put Sterling in?
Yeah.
So you don't know if Sterling is going to be able to deal with it, but you know that there's more chance that Maeda's going to get the better of Tavernier. So it's no just change for the sake of change, but I just think it freshens it up.
Do you think
You
the manager
said-
will Paddy?
He's got to be thinking about it. He's got to be. I think you need to look at where Celtic's strengths are, and I know that it's a different game and Rangers in a different place at this point in time. But you can't just forget about what's happened in games previously. You have to look at it and say, like you said, even Maeda. Oh, he'll be saying, I enjoy playing against
He'll be
Tavernier.
sitting refreshing Twitter, seeing what the team is he playing?
I hope
That
Tav's
change,
okay.
that change. It maybe
He'll run on and
alter
treat
him.
Tav the night if he gets an injury with the bag.
What about the additional 2 days rest? Is it a big advantage for Celtic?
I think so. Aye, definitely. Because it does this game, there's a lot of emotions and all, and the effort that goes into it. I mean, it's a different level. So it makes a big difference, I think.
It does, but I don't think it's a time to say
Aye,
going to
we're
be
not looking for excuses. I don't-
resting players
Aye.
to play that game. Might be certain ones that maybe carry knocks, but don't let that fester into the team and say, I need to make changes because we need to be fresh. Just go and play. The last one, the semi-final, the Rangers mind played in midweek.
That's right.
Extra time and everyone's like
Against-
Celtic
aye.
over,
Aye.
run Rangers, and
Bassey
then they
was
got
unbelievable.
energy for anywhere. So
that's a great
But some
example.
guy gave him an injection at Cash.
Oh, he was. Oh, I had. That's what I'll be sprinting down
Tell you
that.
another one I'm looking after then, the night, Balogun. They need Balogun in that side. Him and Suter together. They've got a presence about them.
Yeah.
They've got pace. I thought Balogun was excellent on Sunday, defensively. He doesn't mind coming into the wide areas because he knows he's got the pace to recover. That's how you can. So I think Proper will probably play the night. But Balogun certainly Balogun and Suter's go to start against
It'll
Celtic.
be interesting to see what it does tonight, yeah.
I know.
Because it's okay, they're in a
Go to
good position.
one or two of them.
They're in a good position, but since I know what Derek's saying about the extra 2 days, right? But see if he can get by the night without any injuries. I don't think the extra 2 days come into it. Because you've played in a cup final, you play against Celtic. Listen, the adrenaline that goes through your body is incredible. So you never get into a Rangers and Celtic game and the ref blows a whistle and you go, oh, I'm feeling a wee bit tired of the game Thursday night. That just will never happen, especially in a cup final at Hampden.
Rangers, how do they go about this? We know how Celtic will play exactly. What will Rangers do? Will they sit in or will they go after them straight?
I think they're going to go with that front four. That same.
But again, I'm talking about in terms of game plan, Derek. In Europe,
I heard
go
something.
European performance or will they go right up against Celtic?
I think they should just go for it the way they've been playing at the minute. I think they've got to think positively. I get you've got, of course, you do Celtic. You know, you've got to respect them. They'll have certain things that you need to look out for. But I think just go and play the way you've been playing. That front four. The manager came out and said something after the game on Sunday. You wouldn't have heard that. He actually said they would work on that front four. That they've coached that. I don't think so. I was
Every
like,
coach says that, though, in the borough. We'll coach that by you.
I just think that's 4 players that are not all good players that have got a good understanding. They've got a wee bit more freedom about their play, and they look as if they're enjoying it. I mean, you look back earlier on with Cantwell when he wanted to drift and do that. No, he wasn't having that. He whipped him off. So I think he understands now. I've got to let my team have a wee bit more freedom.
But
Let them go and make
Cantwell was
decisions.
coming away,
Aye,
taking off the left back.
But you watch Hadji. Hadji's all over the place. At times when they lose possession, he drifts into that position. You know, but I just like that. It's just nice to see that. And I think that's the best way.
I think they would have had to work on it in relation to the 2 strikers because so many now are used to playing one. So you need to have something worked on or an instruction. And then, as you say, you've got Hadji, who obviously understands, clever player. Danilo understands, so they're easy to take that instruction on to help. But you can't just go, right, we're going to go 2 up. You 2 can come in and do what you want.
It's great. See, I love it.
The fullbacks
Eggman
going high as
drifts
well,
in,
aren't they?
Danilo
Yeah.
goes.
He does it really
They've
well.
it's just a freedom about their play, which I'm enjoying. And then when you've got Barron and Raskin's been excellent as well. You know, Barron's had
I like Raskin.
that Raskin. You know, he's came to the fore. He's actually talking about it himself, isn't he? The fitness. He feels good about himself as well. You know, so Aye, I would go with that. That's
So what's
only,
your Rangers team, Colin Gazer?
It's the only the one is a Tav Sterling.
What about Diamande Barn then, if you're going with that front
I'm
four?
not putting Diamond. It's Raskin and Barn for me. So as
And Hadji.
Yefty, Hadji's
and
playing Hadji, Cherny, Igman, Danilo, and just let them go and play, and then be clever enough to go on McGregor at times. You know, because he sets everything off. So they've got to be cute and clever enough to get in.
What are
there.
you going?
I'm going Tavernier.
Right. And then you go to say midfield?
I think but I think that there's a lot of people looking at it and talking about the pace of Celtic, the energy of Celtic.
It is, aye.
Would they put Diamande in there and maybe leave a creative player like Hadji, right? I totally agree. I would play Hadji. I think if you're going to be positive, you've got to win the game, you need people that can create for you. I would go with the same team and I'd go with Tavernier.
Aye.
And I know that the arguments are take on board, but I just think that maybe one day Tavernier will get the best of my head.
Right, Rangers new CEO Patrick Stewart starts the day after the cup final. Regardless of what happens in the final, there's no way he's making a big decision. He's first day in the job, is there?
No.
I wouldn't imagine so. No.
If he does lose this, come on, what does it mean for him? Like, if they then go on a wee bit of sticky patch later on in the season, will that be him away?
I don't
Does he need
think,
to win
I
this
don't
game?
think he'll. I think it's a game to game win, right? See if he gets beat tonight, everybody will slaughter him on Friday. If he gets beaten Sunday, everybody will slaughter him on Monday because he can't beat Celtic. If you're a Rangers manager, the one thing you've got to do is you've got to beat Celtic, right? And if you keep that going, but I don't think they're going to walk in and say, right, pull the plug. I think they've got to keep going.
I think you need to look at it's how they, if they lose, how they lose, and by how much. Because you can't, like, if you see signs that they're getting closer, then you can argue and say, well, I know he keeps saying it, they've got young players, and you can argue that there is scope to improve, but if you go and lose heavy in both games, then where is the improvement going to come? I don't. You just like that. You have to take it game by game and see how you go on.
It is, isn't it? I think
He's lost quite a few of the fans, so this is massive for him, the Celtic game.
See, if he wins this game, Derek, does he get to the end of the season regardless?
I would think so, aye.
The cup?
I think that's aye. Beating Celtic, winning the
Get him to the end of the
cup,
season?
absolutely.
Aye,
Aye,
retains
for me.
it, he retains
But then if he
the cup.
doesn't, I think it's kind of there'll be doubts again. The fans will certainly not
But
be happy.
they won the cup last year, and then you get like they still need to
I was in
improve. They still need to improve in the league. It's not just get to the end of the
It's
season.
just the final
regardless.
hurdle that they fell, the collapse, but he needs us badly.
Yeah.
So he does.
Right, predictions, lads.
I don't like how much of a rush you're in, mate.
Aye.
It's actually really annoying me.
Aye.
I do.
need time
Keep it
for
going.
us.
He wants some short and sharp.
Aye.
No time for us.
He's going to say,
We're just going up by Hampden and go out with Fergie.
I'll sit here all day.
Is Hampden not one of
If
the...
you're not a fan, that's
Fucking great idea, you know what?
That's a really good idea.
There
why
you
we're
go.
on black.
I'm going to. Can you paint in that? How do we do that?
What's on? What's going to be a funeral song?
pepper shaker for bread and ashes.
Right, come on, predictions.
Go Faddy, you're first.
On what?
Celtic Rangers.
Oh, the final. Celtic.
Score.
I think it'll be. I actually think it'll be a wee bit tight.
Good, huh?
I think it'll be. I'm got a wee bit tight. 3-1.
Paul Slane's went 3-0 Celtic. Then it'll be a win.
Is he?
Is he?
3-1.
What you
Oh, I don't
Go on, Derek.
If we can defend, there'll be big moments, and they'll need to defend for their life. And if we can do that, and Jack Butland and Suter and Balogun and whoever's playing left, right back, sorry. I want to say, I don't know.
fucking gives a
I
prediction?
don't know.
Come on, mate.
That's
He's gone to Italy. You know what his prediction
Aye,
is.
so, come on. You got to be
Of
brave.
course,
Go with your
because
heart.
I want
Know your head,
no,
go
my
with your
heart. Aye, I just, of course, I
You
want
wanna go
Rangers to
Rangers?
win. I do want to go Rangers
Go
because
then.
up front, aye.
Go
2-1.
2-1 Rangers.
Aye.
Yes. No,
Exactly.
right, yeah, what you going? Dale, she calls you, what you going? Right, Dale.
Aye, fucking baldy. I think it'll be a tight game, but I just think because Rangers have beat Kilmarnock and Ross County, which are expected to beat, I've liked to look at them, right? I think they're a bit different, but Celtic have got to be favourites to win it, haven't they?
Aye, did.
But you get as a prediction then.
Aye, so
I'm going
Celtic
to
are
go-
favourites. I get that.
I'm going to
Of
go
course they are.
2-1 Celtic and Kyogo to score.
Right, we're doing that in the bet builder. I just asked you for a
It's
score.
his
All
this
right.
week anyway.
So it is, it's yours this week as well. How did you get on last week?
He done well over
nearly
3
had
goals.
it. McCowan, if McCowan had scored, that would have been him.
So you
Yeah.
did that, over 3 goals.
Aye.
So on the Spurs game tonight, do you give Rangers much hope against Spurs?
Yes, I do.
Do you?
Oh, aye.
Yes.
Aye, 'cause
Aye.
no, you don't know what you're getting for Spurs, don't you know?
But they can also be
Well, right
unbelievable.
away.
innit?
If it's the Spurs that turn up at Man City, you're in
Well
trouble.
done,
Yeah.
Ange. Hey, he's enjoying life down there, isn't he? Postecoglou, he's lost his week off. Remember the week?
Oh, he's got
no, he's got a... Dude, you seen him?
So
He
that's small.
still does
again,
cough,
London.
mate.
Remember he had that coffee the week all the time? He stopped coughing.
He must have been smashing the fags, mate.
It's
You
about,
didn't get a cough like that, you're not smoking 20 a day, mate.
Is that how you...
but he's...
That's what I did, mate.
but his team are thing, they
You
do.
get a fag on Wednesday. We
Oh,
usually
no,
like a
you're
fag
not
on the
smoking. You're not smoking.
supposed-
Just to
No.
let everyone know, Christmas Day at Wednesday, lads.
I'll look after him.
That's...
Saying that, what am I saying? Daz, what's your funeral?
What are you going to wear to this on Wednesday
Oh,
night?
I'm fucking.
Yeah,
I'm going to H&M.
I'm looking forward.
I'm,
He's Hugo
I'm
Boss.
going to-
He's
I'm
nut-
going to dig
I'm-
up.
I'm-
head to toe and boss.
I'm going to dig out.
Oh, boss, boss. Aye. Wee bit Mont Blanc.
Is that what you wear, Mont Blanc, is it?
Hey,
Aye.
it's
Nice,
during
eh?
the day.
Nice, eh?
Hold on, hold on.
You say empty him apart from how he smells or how he's dressed
I'm a
for
wee
an
bit
action
worried
night
there.
out.
Is it nice? Is it?
Mont Blanc's nice, eh?
Thank you, I'll take
See,
that.
he's going to,
Shit myself.
for a Christmas day, differently for us, probably.
What do you mean?
Maybe look for a smell of perfume or something. I'm no.
We are going for a pint
I'm
of
going
fag.
for a few pints, man.
You getting fags?
Fags, pints, aye. You fucking love it.
Okay, I'm going for. Okay, I don't smoke.
Perfect. You're right. No, but you're wanting. No, I'm not getting dolled up. You getting dolled up?
Dolled up.
No, but I'm getting a wee bit respectable.
What do you mean? You're wearing
Can't
that denim jacket.
Yeah, you can't come out
Oh,
like
you've got to.
with your Nike trainers on.
No, I'm not with a Nike
Please
trainer.
get
Get
them
them
up on the
on.
table, mate.
No, you're
I've
not.
never
You
seen a
come
guy
in-
your age wearing
you
trainers
come
like
in-
that. Have you?
You
your
come in
dad wore it?
6'4" there with you.
Get a fucking pair of Yeezys.
I come in and stilts.
He come in last centre half.
Mate, they're brilliant, man. Get them up on the table, please.
By the way, mate,
You want me? Fuck
Crack,
it.
no, you crack,
They were
crack is
in the sale,
Wednesday,
weren't
defo.
they were in the sale. They were in the sale. I know. I looked at them. I thought, fuck, I'll let Fergie go
See,
first.
like, they're last year's, like, kind of.
Aye.
See, they're still the same training shoe, but they're not in fashion. Well, they're in fashion for me.
It's a socks you wear with them, mate. They're good.
Just quickly, because Faddy wants to stay for a wee bit longer. Aberdeen, we've got to touch a wee bit on them. Do you want to say I told you so?
Aye. Well, I did. I just think a lot of the games early on in the season, there was fine lines, you know, and they were getting. You were looking at me as if I was daft. Well, I'm not daft, but a wee bit of run of the ball, and they've just lost that wee bit of run of the ball. But they'll come again.
Can you
'cause
see
they're
this
good side.
continuing, or do you think they'll bounce back quick?
No, they'll bounce back. They will bounce back. 'Cause
That's why at the start
they're
you're saying,
good.
see Aberdeen fans, get excited.
Aye.
Because you don't know how long it's going to
Aye,
last.
and that was
Are you
good.
going to go and win the league? No. How long can you maintain this run and be in the top for, you know,
And that's
up the
right.
top
Well, you think
two?
about it, right?
I was just pointing out it was just, you know, they'd a nice run of fixtures. They were getting a wee bit of running. But that's all I was saying. I wasn't saying they're not a good side.
You still got to give them credit.
aye, that's what I'm at.
They've won 2 points out of 15. They're still up there.
Aye.
So it shows you.
And they'll
But the
spend-
worrying sign is that I've seen a few things on Twitter for Aberdeen fans saying that
Can you
St
believe they
Johnstone
booed
game
them?
was their worst performance.
Oh, was
so
it?
far.
Aye. And they
Like
get
the other draws they've actually played all right, but on Saturday they said it was a worst.
And they get booed
performance
off
so far. Booed
at
off.
half time, which was poor for the punters.
But you're allowed to have...
Heard that a few times in their career.
Oh, constant.
That's
That's
like
like in my ears
I get
constantly.
booed on. Fucking
That was
never
just the
mind.
manager.
Oh. the rest of the players fucking know he's playing.
What were you going to say then, son?
Uh,
They're allowed this wee bad.
you're allowed to have bad performances. They've went for a struggle last season to then having this consistency in results. Maybe no in performances, and at times they've won games where you're going, oh, you know, it's a good sign. They're not playing at their best, but they've won a game. There's always going to be a dip.
Yeah.
But I think that they get them, try and stay in as good a position as they can when you get to the transfer window. He'll sign players. He must have players that he's looking to bring in that he feels can help. And then they've got a chance to kick on again. But they can't just go for having a season of struggle. And I know they had a good season the season before. It was a good end to it. Having a season of struggle, looking like they're all over the place, to then just going, bang, churn out result after result after result. through a full season, there's always going to be a drop-off.
Yeah.
And he never get too high, didn't he? No, and he never get
Too low,
no get
seems
too
quite
low. Aye.
Calm down.
Didn't he?
Uh,
Shaking hands.
what about Dundee United penalty against Kelly?
No for me.
No?
I don't.
No enough contact?
I think there's contact, right?
one.
No.
No, the one he
swipes
kicks
and he kicks the bottom of his foot.
foot.
The ball goes
Big
out the
result
box,
for Derek.
He's
No,
not-
no.
and he
controlling
kicks him on his right foot, and his left leg collapses. I'm definitely there was contact, and I'm not going to argue against it, but I just know for me, I don't think that's a penalty. If he's gone the other way, you could have an
Do
argument.
you
but
get
he's gone out
penalties
the
for,
box.
for
For
these
any-
incidents?
uh,
I'm trying to think of it
What about the
again.
United one that they think they should have had with the goalie coming out and punching the ball? Big Dolby.
I didn't see that.
Not a
one.
penalty for me.
No,
enough
I'd seen
contact,
that, no.
Uh-huh.
But I tell you what, Kelly needed a result as well then.
Aye.
That was a great result for. Well, you could see the
Getting that
relief.
90th
I
minute.
win it. Oh, you could see the relief on in McInnes's face.
Yeah.
He didn't acknowledge it after the game. He was saying, and quite right, he's going about the team showed great character, but for him, he needed that. They couldn't
Yeah.
have got beat again.
Definitely. Who would your money be going on for your 50% first goal scorer winners boost with SBK in the Rangers v Spurs game? First goal scorer in that game. Tell you who it will not fucking be. Timo Werner, mate. Oh my.
You don't like him, do you?
Holy fuck.
See, because you don't think that,
You're
maybe it'd be
scoring,
worth
What do you not like about him?
Oh.
What is it frustrates you about him?
The fact he can't control the ball, he
But-
can't pass the ball, he can't
Hey, he's a
fucking
genuine international.
I know, it's
Aye,
madness, mate.
but he can run dead fast.
Fast off.
He
I didn't know
can,
you could do that
can
anymore.
control it.
You see,
Aye,
I
he
controlled
can.
out the pitch the other night,
No,
mate.
I know.
I said that, I just went, fuck you, man. He said,
There's some I'm a wee bit like the same as you at times.
Straight's a life.
No, I know, I get what you're meaning, but you can still control
Son,
it.
2-1 up, you go through and go. Fucking score.
He's a good player, him, man.
Son.
He's a good player. Don't tell me you don't think he's a good...
He's
not
off it,
good
miles
player.
off it just now, mate.
He is a good player.
Fuck's sake, man. That his school pride must have some
Somebody
fucking
messaged me
score.
on the line because I said,
Fuck's sake.
how can that fat wee potato...
Is it angry you get like very good players?
It's because he's starving.
That's what that is. I need a bagel, mate.
Aye.
Gonna eat my bagel.
What time's eating? 12 o'clock?
12 o'clock, mate. Huh?
Mate, I know how you feel. By the way,
and a half.
you shouldn't do it if you're looking at your clock every 2 minutes to go, right, I've only an hour to go before I eat.
Do you know what I'm hinting about doing? I'm better the next day. It's the night before that I fucking struggle. See if it's 6 to 12 I struggle, so I might go at 8 and then I'm drinking hers, but then you're out one night pissing.
Aye.
Fucking vicious thing.
Go to your
You're
bed.
shattered, mate.
Do what I do. Go to bed at 7.
I know, that's the thing, you're
for
ending
you
up in
do.
your bed.
Aye. So you don't want to eat.
It's no sort of life that for you.
Black coffee, mate.
But I know I'm trying to batter the black
Hey.
coffee.
But then you can't sleep. Well, he
No, in the morning, I mean, once
Oh,
you
aye,
get
aye.
the hungry bit at night's hard, but just get up and drink coffee and water.
You're not that far.
Just try to...
I don't
Challenge
mean that.
myself, mate.
Is it?
I'm going to plan my funeral tonight, so I'll be in touch with you and Carol later. Right, lads, Celtic v Rangers bet builder, Gordon Dalziel, it's your turn.
Take it
Well,
away.
thank you very much.
Over or under how many goals?
Well, I said Celtic would win 2-1, so that's over 2.5.
Good man. Both teams to score, you've went yes?
Yes.
Corners?
Corners
I think
are
there'll be loads of
always
corners.
Corners, aye. Wasn't it?
Over 8.
Okay, like that. Anytime scorer
Oh, Kyogo all day long.
and full-time result.
Well, Celtic.